Found you. All right. Good morning, everyone. Let's go ahead, closing our eyes, taking a nice deep breath in. Nice big exhale. And another nice deep breath in. And starting with our light link, just feeling the sun shining down upon you. Go ahead and give you some sunshine to look at. Nice big exhale as you feel the warmth of the sun, as you send that golden light of intention up to the heavens, up to the sunlight, as each ray flashes down upon you like waves and waves of energy, infiltrating and integrating with your field, infiltrating and integrating with your field. And so just noticing where in your field, not only as you imagine the warmth of the sun on your face and the warmth of its temperature against your skin and your hair and the golden light melting in, also sensing where else in your field. So shifting to those very subtle energies. Where do you feel warmth in your aura? Where can you expand your aura out more to connect to it? Where do you start to notice peace and calm as though you're inside this beautiful sphere, this beautiful bubble of your energy? As you feel it like turning the lights on, clicking to life. Nice deep breath in and exhale. Deep breath in. Breathing that golden light in. And as you take your next inhale and really send that connection, that cord of connection up to the sunlight, feeling the core of the golden light, I want to have you give it another push, another stretch beyond the sun into the heart of the sun. And almost as though you're shifting from regular gasoline to rocket fuel, as though you're plugging in to the very core of the sun, into the luminescent white light at the center. And as you sense and you feel this light, now allowing it to roll over you in waves, integrating and infiltrating. Where the golden light just touched, it's as though the golden light is the first layer of light streaming down, and it makes way, forging a path, like the first trickles of a river, creating the space and the room for the rush and the surge to come. Really take your time here. This is new frequency and new energy we are coming into. So expand your aura. Let the tank, if you will, be filled until all you see is nothing but golden light outlining the outer surface and the inner surface, filled with that pure white light energy. And then just like a solvent, imagining that white light begin to dissolve everything in your field of density, everything from the outside in, as though like a lotion, it's being absorbed into your skin, but as it is, it dissolves the physicality of who you are. And just like you can touch a tree and feel its life force energy, you can feel the life force energy of this pure white light, the Metatronic diamond ray, dissolving all physicality in your consciousness and bringing the pure white flame to the surface inside of your body, where you meet the stream, where the two rivers converge, the heavens. As we imagine it meeting the stream and the flow of energy inside of your body, the life force. And just slowly imagine your body lighting up, much like envisioning first maybe the layers of physicality of the skin and the skin becoming illuminated, then the layers of the tissues and the muscles becoming illuminated, and then the layers of the nervous system, like rivers flowing and sending signals, hubs becoming illuminated. As you then move to the currents of energy, all of your meridians, imagining them becoming illuminated in this pure white light. And it may not be that you see the overall system, but just begin to follow flash of white light in your mind, in your imagination. Just trusting whatever is coming through, however it's coming through, that you are exactly where you need to be, how you need to be there. Nice deep breath in here as we shift now into the chakras. Starting with actually, let's start with your star seed. Imagining that sunshine now coming in and meeting you as though it's hovering just above your head, no longer out in the distance. So the sun has come to greet you. And you see the sun and the golden light as an extended up in your 12th chakra. So seeing each chakra from 12 all the way down, beginning to become illumined in this pure white light. Now shifting to your feet and your earth chakra. If it's been a rough go the last couple of days, it may be closer to your body between your ankles, or more specifically between your knees. You're feeling super relaxed and well rested, or having just worked out. It could be down in the earth. Usually it rests about 2 feet beneath the earth, pure white light. And the moment that locks in, the moment your mind finds it, you feel yourself becoming like a pillar, clicking into place, snapping into place is the sensation. From top to bottom and bottom to top. And you can feel those currents of energy now being fed as though we were starting with that trickle, like I mentioned, and it's rolling in to a strong current. And now coming up through your root and feeling it illuminated, and your second and third, and into the heart. So by now you should have at least 7 chakras illuminated like a pure white ball or flame of energy, connecting to the diamond ray, the Metatronic ray, and feeling them most powerfully sinking up in your heart as we move to the throat. The throat may look more like the stem or plant's stalk, straw, allowing that pure white light to pass through from those upper chakras into the back of your mind and your crown. And I want to have you settle for a moment in the back of your mind, because the Metatron is the consciousness of the mind. It is the supernal mind of God. It is the neural network. And so envisioning your pineal gland resting there in the back of your skull, and imagining now all of this white, pure white light melting into you beyond the bones and into the tissues of your mind, as though that sun has landed, coming down from the starseed through the 7th chakra, a rainbow of light or pure azure flame dropping in to the seat of your mind. Maybe now it looks like you're just staring straight at a light bulb. Or the sensation could be, again, just energy flowing, deep connection. Maybe you begin to feel and sense those roots coming alive deep in the earth. We have been working both the matrix of the earth through the earth chakra with you here into the mind. We've got one last spot as we come from the mind back down into the heart, seeing that flame burning in the heart, and from there down all the way to the crystal quartz at the center of the earth. The crystal quartz at the center of the earth. And feeling that point now illuminated like a pure ball flame. Whether you sense it, see it, you have become a pillar of light, like a spotlight streaming off of the earth in ribbons and waves. And it's from here that we get to begin our journey. As you feel the earth, I want to have you drop into the inner realm of the earth, the crystal quartz. Allow yourself through here to just fly, to allow speed and time to melt, to dissolve in this ray. For the Metatronic ray runs on sacred time, outside of space and time. And much like the river, I want to have you let your soul begin to just ride its current wherever you're meant to go. Maybe you envision yourself sliding down or flying down the side of a mountain, cruising down a river. Let your wings spring free. I like that one. Let your wings spring free and open, stretching wide on this ray of light, rolling through the rainbows and the dimensions. As you imagine yourself soaring, cruising high amongst the clouds and then swooping down to the earth, swirling up again towards the sun. And then coming down, kissing with the tips of your wings, the tips of the mountains, shiny and white in their sunshine. And slowly, slowly beginning to circle down as you allow your soul to be led, almost like it has its own homing mechanism, its own homing beacon to take you where you are meant to go. This realm we are journeying into is an inner realm. The mountains and the valleys of your heart, the highs and the lows. As we journey in and prepare ourselves for today's connection to what is to come and what will be, to both the Metatron and the White Queen, the Divine Feminine that live within you and me. So as you envision yourself circling down from the top of the mountain, crested against the sunlight shining in the sky, like a bird circling, riding the currents up or down, you begin to circle down towards the earth through the trees. You begin to feel the heartbeat of the earth. You begin to see a pulsing, a specific honing beacon, if you will, something that is just beyond your physical senses, but in our vision is seen as a pulsing of light, a center a golden path, if you will, that you can, as you come down closer into the trees, observing it, observing this glade for landing where this path begins. And you see this path wound around like a labyrinth, a golden labyrinth, as you begin to circle in, gliding and then walking on the outsides of the labyrinth and then weaving your way in to its multi-layered, multi-dimensional expression pattern here on the earth. A key, a gateway, if you will, to a realm that we have yet to journey together. Go ahead and allow your feet to firmly connect with the earth. Feel yourself land in lightness as your feet instantly sink with this golden labyrinth on the earth. You having magnetized and drawn this into creation, unlocking it with your frequency of light. And without observing the entire labyrinth in your mind's eye, you take in each footstep along the golden path, 1 foot seemingly in front of the other. And as each foot makes connection, it's as though you're unlocking the frequency, dimensional space unfolds, rainbows, streaming light like a force field begins to emerge. And as you gaze back at the beginning of where your footsteps began in the labyrinth, you feel yourself in this glade, dropping dimensionally into a new dimension. The mountains disappear. The path still unfolds, but the labyrinth and the grasses and the trees surrounding it slowly fade away. You are carried deeper and deeper in. You as this beam of consciousness, this beam of light. The density melts away from your body and you feel nothing but light and rainbows streaming through your fingers and your toes. As you breathe in, taking it all in, you begin to feel the entourage, the greetings of the goddesses, the earth keepers, here walking through this part of your journey with you. As you welcome them in, you feel them encouraging you, supporting you, attuning you, bolstering you, preparing you. And as you come deeper in, you notice it's seemingly as though while you're a body of light, you're being adorned in gems and golds, an ancient aspect of who you are awakening. You begin to feel yourself now surrounded by your star kindred, other beings of light here working the same mission, lineage of your soul unfolding. You feel yourself growing, expanding beyond your human self and capacity. Until you find yourself deep, deep, deep in an inner realm where all is illumined, another glades opening seemingly emerges as the seas of star kindred part, revealing a petaled path, sacred womb, if you will, a dimensional, seemingly cave, but expansive, for there is no ceiling, there are no limits. There is just you and this pulsing light that you feel drawn to at the center. And as you enter the center of the glades, of this dimensional space, this dimensional aspect, there's really no structure, physicality to it, just this pulsing light and all of the star kindred now encircling you, dressed in your finest. And as you come closer to this pulsing light, it begins to take on physical shape and form. You can feel its dimensionality, grids and layers woven around it, the light intricately like a spider web, pulsing through the matrix surrounding what is at the core of this light. And as you approach, you find yourself buzzing. You find the energy in your body rising to such an incredible level. You begin to see not only one light, but multiple lights in your heart space, thinking and turning on, as though the pulsing within your heart and that diamond ray of white light in all of your energy centers is now beginning to spin, as though every chakra, every energy center is coalescing in your heart, unlocking the codes of the frequencies as it matches, finding resonance in the violet flame, finding resonance in the ruby flame, with what you are seeing unfolds before you inside of this matrix of dimensional light. Finding resonance with the emerald flame and the golden flame, as though there is a spinning disc of each of these colors circling in your heart. And as they circle in your heart, much like spinning the lock on a panel to open a vault, as your heart finds the exact spin and resonance and frequency, suddenly the dimensional space, the grid, releases. And the most beautiful white light and light being, the Divine Mother, the Queen, the Sovereign, you see sleeping within. And you see similarly in her heart, as in yours, that disc of light spinning as the two become one. She rises, greeting and embracing you. Long, flowing energy. And like a magnet that can't help but be attracted to its kind. You feel these two discs of light begin to spin one against the other as you embrace in a hug. You feel your own inner feminine synchronizing. You feel the strength of this realm and this dimensional space within inside the mountain of the crest synchronizing. You feel your masculine and your feminine being reflected back to you in her heart in a way that defies what you knew to be possible. The lineage of your soul flashing before your mind so fast it's hard to track. All the moments in time, the work and the love, the effort, the sacrifice, the heartache, all redeemed, forgiveness, expansion, all of these constructs that make your time on this earth what they are. You feel it flashing before you for not only yourself, but for humanity, as your violet flame finally locks in with hers, as your emerald flame locks in with hers, as your ruby flame locks in with hers, the two discs starting to slow, becoming one. The noise in the room, in your body, begins to shift to more of a whoa, 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 whoa. The golden flames locking in as one. The midnight flames locking in as one. And the azure flame, brilliant flash of lightning as all of these discs in your heart connect. The flash of lightning cracking through the mountain in which you are encompassed, that you were flying along, your wings kissing the tips. You now in the heart, as you feel this lightning split it open, as the two of you become one. And as you feel the world open, a consciousness, as though you can see every neural network and portal point from here to the beginning of time, not only held by you and those you love, but the intricate role you play, the cog on the wheel. As you presence yourself, feeling the spinning around you, feeling the new matrix awakening and activating within, feeling the sacred on, igniting as you, through your consciousness, become the portal point of activation with and for it. Now, lightning bolts of energy streaming out through you, through the White Queen, as you, as the Metatron, merge your fields together. Your feminine, your masculine, spinning these discs with all of the flames spinning so infinitely fast that you recognize you are a new orb, a new diamond ray, a new frequency that will hold new currency or current from this heart of the arc. These lightning bolts become like your nervous system, sending pulses of light of this new currency out to the world, to the new matrix. So much energy, the currency takes hold and begins to flow, first as the trickle of the river through your hearts as one, through the sacred on, and then pouring out and over as you feel the flush of the earth herself waking up. The above, the below, time and space be gone. Nothing but you as this orb of light, suspended in the middle of the darkness, so you may see and feel and sense all that is around you. As you now begin to draw your consciousness back into form, coming back into this light body, feeling the current both rising within you as you start to rise out of the mountain. As the mountain becomes your heart and its peaks, consciousness of your mind. as this light and this disc of light not only settles in your mind, but begins in your heart, but begins to project into your mind so that you see the crown, you see the crest illumined with each of these gems, light and love, fill you. New frequencies, new ways of being emanate off of you. You holding, fulfilling your role, your cog in this wheel of this massive shift in consciousness for the planet and humanity. You, a chosen one, you having lived your life based on faith, you having learned the secrets through your many initiations, you having had the courage to show up today, to tune in, you having had the courage to allow yourself to converge, go beyond who you thought you could be, to become that miraculous part of the greater system, no matter what cost or how challenging or hard, following that golden path into the labyrinth. You having been the one who tells the stories, who speaks the words, inspiring and evoking that light in others. You having exercised your free will. As you feel yourself as this light being larger now than the mountain, intricately woven into the cosmos, as well as the roots of the earth and the grand tree of life, with this crown placed upon your heads, upon the crest of the mountain. As we seed this frequency together, the Metaraya of the earth, the divine feminine, the 13th illumined crystal skull begins to take hold in your mind's eye. Or as you feel yourself placing the crown upon your head, your heart becoming the mountain, you feel a new sense of frequency, the new currency taking root in your mind, taking hold in your mind. You feel hands touching you, encouraging you, holding you in this field. You feel a new consciousness like the dawn, a drip of dew, drip of honey, trickling like a simple syrup, pure white, dripping down and out of your third eye, into the back of your throat, a sweetness and a scent and a smell not yet tasted, rolls down your spine, through your throat, into your heart. You feel every cell in your body beginning to respond to this one simple drip of medicine, of the in the catch of the new being to come, activating within your heart. You begin to feel your cells like honeybees swarming the hive and circling, becoming organized, taking shape and form within your heart space and your body. You breathe in and out. Feel this new frequency illumining, far greater and more powerful than a rainbow, like a sacred cell that slips its way into the deepest realms of your darkness within, erasing heartache and pain, honoring the fullness of your journey, raising it to the highest frequency possible, where it is the grandest part of who you are. You feel yourself activating as though the wings have taken on a shimmery glint that hadn't been there before, as you imagine and feel the back of your heart chakra opening and expanding more powerfully. You feel yourself rise and move in this body, wiggling your toes, wiggling your fingertips, rolling your neck, letting this consciousness take root and form, trusting that this new current, this new frequency, you've called this in, you've made this possible. And like a newborn child, you observe the world. You observe the earth and what is to come and what is to be created and how things are to be healed, the rifts and the divides, sealed, completed with this love, the great fractures made whole. Love, the currency that we all ride on. Love, with its over 500 names in the Chinese language, in English only one. You find another 500 added in depth and dimension as you explore this new precious earth, that this consciousness that you are breathing through and in, as it takes hold in your cells, you becoming one of the cogs of a consciousness that will bring us to where we are meant to be. As you breathe in and out, you feel yourself slowly coming back into your body. You having held the Metatronic light, the diamond ray, merging it with that of the white queen in the center of the crest of the stone. You having, through your courage and your light, gone within the realms to activate a new frequency and current in your heart. You now holding this sacred energy in your heart, trusting that this energy will speak to you on this journey of light and love, that it will guide you to continuing to fulfill this role that you came here to play. And so as you breathe in and out, you find yourself rising to the mountain of your heart, to its strength, to its fortitude. You feel all of the goddesses within you, from the white buffalo to Isis, to Caradwin, to Inanna and Erishkigal, Kali, Lakshmi, all of them not yet named, as well as the divine beings, the Christed ones before us who've walked this earth. You feel all of this light beginning to pulse through you, their wisdom and their grace, their divine authority becoming yours, as you feel yourself coming back all the way into your body, all the way into the wholeness of who you are. Feeling the Metaraya, the matrix of your body, the feminine matrix, merging with that of your mind. As you become the birth of the new. Slowly wiggling your fingers and toes again, rolling your neck from side to side, licking your lips, relaxing your jaw. As you make your way all the way back into this incredible dimensional space, your room in the moment, yours. And so it is. And so it shall be in the Ketch Kim. Namaste.